Ethnological explanation of aggression. To discuss the ethnological explanation of aggression, 16 marks. The ethnological explanation proposes that aggression is innate. This theory argues that the main function of aggression is adaptive. This means that aggression is beneficial for survival. Another adaptive function of aggression is for establishing dominance in hierarchies, which has been displayed by various species including humans. Ritualistic aggression. Not all aggressive behaviors involve fighting, but instead can involve threat displays. These displays help to access their strength without the need for physical aggression. For example, male gorillas use a variety of vocalizations, such as pounding their chest, to intimidate other gorillas. These displays are intended to make their opponent back down. Supporting research. Evidence to support the ethnological explanation stating that aggression is innate comes from Brunner et al. Brunner et al. Showed that the low activity variant of the MAOA gene is closely associated with aggressive behavior in humans, suggesting an innate bias. Also, evidence for the existence of innate releasing mechanisms for aggression in the brain, such as the role of the limbic system, has been shown to display aggressive behaviors in humans and animals. The ethological explanation suggests that aggression is genetically determined and heritable. Furthermore, its validity is supported by evidence that demonstrates that the genetic and physiological basis of aggression. Innate releasing mechanisms and fixed action patterns. A biological structure or process network of neurons, which is activated by an external stimulus and turns into a fixed action pattern, specific sequence of behaviors. Fixed action patterns are produced by a neural mechanism known as an innate releasing mechanism. The stimulus is very specific, sign stimulus. The IRM receives input from sensory recognition circuit, then communicates with the motor control circuits, which leads to the FAP being activated. Research against universal FAPs. Research against the ethological approach comes from researchers stating that humans are not programmed to display stereotypical behavior. Researchers identified a number of human FAPs or human universals, such as smiling. However, because the environment in which humans exist changes so rapidly, researchers suggest that FAPs such as aggression are no longer adaptive in modern times. The flexibility of human behavior and the ability to respond to an ever-changing environment has proved more effective than the production of stereotypical fixed patterns of behavior. This suggests that although non-human species may respond aggressively to specific sign stimuli, human behavior is far more varied and less predictable. This reduces the validity of the ethological explanation of aggression. The use of non-mammalian animals. A further weakness with the ethological explanation is that much of the research was conducted on non-mammalian animals. For example, Lorenz didn't choose to study higher mammals such as primates, but he chose to make generalizations from animal aggression to humans, including warfare. We have to be cautious when extrapolating animal research, as humans are far more socially, emotionally, and intellectually complex. Therefore, our mental processes differ from those of animals. IDA. A problematic feature of the ethological approach is it is reductionist. It is a reductionist approach which ignores environmental factors. Environmental factors such as experience and learning play a key role in the expression of aggression, therefore this cannot be ignored. Environmental factors interact with innate factors in complex ways, so FAPs are not innate and cannot be modified by experience. This suggests that the ethnological explanation isn't a complete explanation of aggression, as it doesn't consider all the factors in aggression. This weakens the appropriateness and support for the ethnological explanation for aggression.